45 meters there. That he does not commit the mistake. Ensured that he does not commit the mistake. Kerala athlete Gokul S. Kerala athlete Gokul S. Near about 44 and a half touch with that try. Not a very pleasing effort by him. Very forgettable throw by him. Gurlal could get 33.78. It's Yamandeep Sharma of Rajasthan now. Excuse me, it's Usaid Khan from Uttar Pradesh. Already he has gone ahead of the 50-meter mark there. Usaid, very promising, good trajectory he is getting there, and good distance he has covered. Got cheers there as well. Crowd is acknowledging his effort there. By far the best throw so far. Nice one, and more than 53 he got there. Krishna Kumar from Tamil Nadu. Played very safe, got a lot of height there with javelin, but how much distance he can get there, that's the question. Nice one, 57.49. That was a better try by him. Just shy below the 57.5 mark. Good one from Krishna Kumar, Maharashtra athlete. Near about 50 meters he'll get there. Nice approach. Should get significant amount of improvement in his effort there. He's limping a bit. A very risky game. Just below the 52-meter mark he got there. Good one. Now the Kerala athlete charging and pumping himself up with a lot of lung power behind the throw. Gokul S, the previous effort was a forgettable one from him, and this one looked a very nice one, and good camaraderie is developing between these athletes. It's nice to see good sportsmanship between athlete from north and the south. Usaid Khan of Uttar Pradesh congratulated his teammate there. Yeah, that's a good one. Quite close to 51 meter mark there for Gokul S. So good improvement, and also he got good encouragement from his teammates there. Gurlal, not quite impressive with his try there. Looking back in some dejection there. That is Usaid Khan. Can he go past 53.03? His previous two tries, the best one was the second attempt. Usaid Khan. Gripping the javelin well. Here he goes. Will he take extra bit of risk there? No, he did not. But it's not going to be counted because it fell out of the sector. Wind speed, direction of wind, all these factors also count a lot in this outdoor sport. The type of the javelin that you choose. Krishna Kumar. Already he was close to 57.5 there, focusing hard to improve his statistics. Here he goes. Got the white flag there, and it looks to me a very big one, a very good one. A lot of power was behind the throw, and let's see what figures he is going to get. Krishna Kumar. Bandaged on his right arm there. That's a good one. That's a big one, really. Only 13 centimeters short of the 60 meter mark. That should impress his fans on the nation. Now it's Kushal Kumar Mohite of Maharashtra, who is holding the spear in his hand and adding extra bit of prayers and chants to his try. Must be looking for his best throw. Here is Kushal. We want improvement in his try there. Already he has got 51.98 there, but it's going to be a very pretty similar throw there. Fell at pretty similar distance. He's not looking in his best body shape. Slightly injured there. Maybe he needs some treatment. Remember, 1500 meter to follow. Those figures were telling the statistics of the Maharashtra athlete, and now it's turn for the athlete of Kerala, Gokul S. Pushed his limits there, but can he turn that into figures that will please him. 48-43 he got this try there, and Gurlal of Punjab has just thrown the spear. The calculations are going on by our officials. It's 45-86 there for Gurlal.
The event which is in progress on the field is javelin throw man decathlon. मैदान में फिलहाल जो प्रतियोगिता आयोजित की जा रही है मेन सेक्शन डिकैथलॉन की javelin throw प्रतियोगिता है.
And that's how we have come to the conclusion of the 9th event of the decathlon. After a few minutes, women shot put action will begin.
पीछे चले यार 40 के आसपास चले जाओ हो गया.
इसलिए मैं बताना चाह रहा था।
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी। और तो हमें इस कंपटीशन का बहुत फ़ायदा हुआ है। थैंक यू
जी, बहुत meter dash for women as well. Some big names are participating in that. So don't go anywhere. Keep your eyes glued on the screen of our YouTube channel, Athletics Federation of India. You're watching this telecast live here. Please like our channel, subscribe it, and share your experience in the comment box. We also request you to please share it among your friends and press the bell icon to get the latest notification. All the latest information of Indian athletics is also available on www.indianathletics.in. Also, you can connect to us on various social media platforms. We are also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Here you can see the email address www.indianathletics.in, which is currently running on the screen. Officials. Shot put event for heptathlon in women. Well, as we have some time, then let me share you some memories of legendary athlete Milkha Singh, who took his last breath a few days before, and focusing on his achievement at the 1960 Rome Olympic Games, where he came painfully at the 4th position. And that one in the final, Otis Davis of USA broke the world record and got the gold medal. It was a close finish for the first two positions. In the photo finish session, it was decided that the gold will go to Carl Otis Davis of USA. Karl Kaufmann of Germany was also there, but he got the silver, and Malcolm Spence of Republic of South Africa got the bronze. Milkha Singh missed it only by a whisker, 0.01 second, and it was the margin, and that pained him for rest of his life. In fact, Milkha Singh and Malcolm Spence ran in lane close to each other. Malcolm Spence of South Africa was in lane number 4 and Milkha Singh was in lane number 5. But as the destiny have it, we missed our best chance of fetching a medal for the first time in the Olympics athletics at the Italian capital. In his autobiography, The Race of My Life, he said that there was a 2 days gap between the semi-final and the final, and that really troubled him a lot because he was not used to such a gap between the semi-final and the final. That was not his cup of tea. He was very nervous and very shaky, and could not sleep very well in those 2 days. In fact, the manager of the Indian team, Omrao Singh, took him to the marketplace in Rome to give him some sorts of relief mentally, so that he can have some lighter moments. Later on, Milkha Singh won the gold medal in the Commonwealth Games, and he remained the only gold medal winner in the Commonwealth Games till it was a clean sweep by Indian women in the discus throw at 2010 Delhi Commonwealth Games. Seema Punia, Harvant Kaur were there. Well, coming back to Milkha Singh ji. बंद कर दिया. At your screen you can see that how you can reach out to us through Twitter, through Facebook, through Instagram, and through our web page. Also you can connect to us through YouTube, and please write something in the comment section. Your comments are very, very important to us. You're watching this telecast live on our YouTube streaming. Please like the channel, share it, and subscribe it.
9.82.
Next event is a women shot put in hepta, which will begin soon. You're watching this telecast in day 2 session, evening session. Well, I was sharing some memories of Milkha Singh ji, and Abdul Khalik was his arch rival. He was from Pakistan, and those were the days when rivalry of Milkha Singh and Pakistan was talk of all the towns on both sides of the India-Pakistan border.
13.68.
Abdul Khalik won gold medal in 100-meter dash in Asian Games in 1956 and 60, and such was the sportsmanship in those years that the title of Flying Sikh was given to Milkha Singh by Pakistani president, and our beloved Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru gave the title of the Flying Bird of Asia to Abdul Khalik. Levi Pinto won 100 and 200 double in those years at the 1951 Asian Games in Delhi. Well, the only wish of Milkha Singh was that he wanted to see an Indian on the podium at the Olympics, and the whole nation is praying that his last wish will come to be fulfilled this year. Many Indian athletes are in rich touch and doing very well. We hope that our athletic team will return from Tokyo with at least a medal, and who knows, maybe more than one. Excuse me. Excuse me, I was mentioning that our team will return from Tokyo with at least a medal, and who knows, maybe 2 medals. shot protection in women heptathlon is about to begin. Participants in this event all are from Haryana. You can watch all the live results on www.indianathletics.in and connect to us on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook.
Now the last and final call for 400 meter women. The last and final call for 400 meter hurdle. The November class 190, 134, and 267. Meter hurdle, please report of problem. Woman 400 meter hurdle, please report of problem.
10.87. 10.87.
Madhu didn't rotate his body there, safely remained behind and in the circle. But not a good effort there.
7.60. 7.60.
Need much improvement from Madhu. Here is Sonu Kumari, who did exceptionally well in the high jump in the morning today. She finished her campaign at the height of 167, 15 centimeters more than two challengers. Sonu, the southpaw, near about 9 she should get there. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. 10.63. Quite encouraging. Now all the three participants going for the second try. At your screen is Kajal. All the three participants are from Haryana, interestingly. It's about the same distance that she got with the previous try. Got the white flag, which was the first priority. But Kajal is not looking quite pleased with the try there. Slightly shorter than the previous try. Madhu now to show her throwing power with the iron ball. Nice one. Good sportsmanship, as you can see in the background, that Sonu Kumari is getting some medical attention from her teammate. We just saw the result of second effort of Madhu. Approaching inside the circle is Sonu Kumari. Slightly bandaged. One spin to her body and then released the ball from her left hand. It was risky, quite close to be called a foul throw. She maintained the balance.
11.29.
That's a good one. That's a good one. The best throw of the evening in the women's shot put. Kajal. Good height she gave to the ball. Nice approach. 1087 is her best throw. That was her first attempt.
10.53. 10.53.
Slightly above than 10 and a half. Kajal, she got with that. It's Madhu's time now. Shifting the ball in both arms. No spin or rotation to the body. On a safer side.
8.55.
5 centimeters more than 8.5 she got there. So Sonu Kumari, with her previous try of 11.29, is the best thrower among them. Let's see, can she surpass that mark? Sonu. There's some injury there.
Even within progress for the field, it is Hatta. We are going to bring to practical circle to existence of day 2 at 1900 time.
Sonu Kumari. Just took a last attempt, and that's how we came to the conclusion of the shot put event for women in heptathlon. Exact 11 she got with that try. So that's how we came to the closure of the shot put heptathlon, third event of the women's section in the day 2 of evening sessions. And now we'll focus on the next event, which is 400 meter hurdles for women, which will start very soon. You can join us on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook. You're watching Statecast live on YouTube channel of Athletics Federation of India. Share your experience. Please like it, share it, and subscribe the channel. .400 meter hurdles, in which 3 participants are going to participate, is our next event.
सभी जगह ध्यान दें। एथलेटिक कैटेगरी के अंदर जितने भी खिलाड़ी और ऑफिशियल्स हैं, आप सभी से हमारा निवेदन है कि आप एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया से जारी की गई SOP का पालन करें। कोविड-19 के तहत जो हिदायतें दी गई हैं उसका पालन करें। अपने मास्क अच्छे से लगाएं तथा सोशल डिस्टेंस का पालन करते हुए SOP को फॉलो करें। All the officials and competitors, those who are inside the arena, you all are requested to follow the SOP issued by the Athletic Federation of India regarding COVID-19. Put your mask properly and guidelines given in the SOP.
400-meter hurdles for women is the next event. 3 athletes are going to participate in that. I will return to that later on, but let me tell you that in India is doing some hard work in this area. The last 2 medals that came to India in the Asian Games were in 2010 and 2018. In 2010, Ashwini Akunchi won the gold medal at the Guangzhou Asian Games, and then in 2018 at Jakarta, Anu Raghavan from Palakkad, she hails from, well, she won the bronze medal. Well, 400-meter hurdles for women started in the Olympics in 1984, and that event also holds all Indians because the legend PT Usha missed the Olympic medal only via whisker, in which Nawal Al-Matawakil from Morocco became the first woman from Morocco to win the medal in the Olympics. Judy Brown's US won the silver, and Christina Kochukaru of Romania won the bronze. Well, many of people think that it was Christina Kochukaru who is responsible for defeat of PT Usha, but from the outside, that was a sensational run from Judy Brown in the last 20 meters that pushed PT Usha from good position to the 4th spot, and it was Jody Brown's sensational finish that gave Jody Brown the silver, and in the photo finish PT Usha lost the Olympic. While the timing that she took there was of 55.42 in 1984, and that timing is still our national record, so you can easily assess that how much effort she gave there, and no athlete has ever reached to, in fact, closer to that figures. Meet record stands the name of Jahanu Murmu. She made it in Guwahati in 2018. The timing that she took there was 57 minutes 02 seconds. Excuse me, 57.02 seconds. Three participants who are participating in this event are from Kerala, Haryana and Punjab. In lane number 3, Salini Krishna of Kerala will start a race. In number 4 is an athlete from Haryana, and her name is Nirmal Punia, and Khushdeep Kaur of Punjab will start her campaign from lane number 5.
कौन ले गया मेडिकल वाले
Ladies and gentlemen, I must draw your attention at the start point. On the track, we are going to conduct the 400-meter hurdle, women 5. The competitors are Lane 3, Shalini Valuparambel Krishna from Kerala. Lane 4, Nirmal Punia, Haryana. Lane 5, Khurshid Kaur, Punjab. The national record for the 400-meter hurdle stands in the name of P.T. Usha with a timing of 55.42 seconds, and the meet record in the name of Jauna Murmu with a timing of 57.02 seconds.
Well, as I mentioned, just been told by our announcer, the national record still stands tall in the name of legend P.T. Usha. So 3 participants. Let me quickly tell you the name of all those participants. It's Salini, Nirmal and Kushdeep in lane number 3, 4 and 5. Good start by all the athletes, and they have started it very brightly, and you can see that Kushdeep Kaur of Punjab is doing very well there. Cross the hurdle for the first spot. Kushdeep Kaur looking in early lead. Kerala athlete Salini is also doing very well, and Nirmal Punia is lagging behind. Only 17 Nirmal Punia is, and she is learning some good lessons there. But in the presence there, as you can see, that Kerala athlete is pushing herself ahead. Krishna doing very well, and it's going to be a tough battle between these two athletes from Punjab and Kerala. Krishna and Kushdeep Kaur. Kushdeep Kaur, now Kerala athlete, is looking in some rich speed there. She crossing the hurdle at relatively ease, and as we are reaching towards the final bend, you can see that Krishna is comfortably ahead from the nearest challenger, Kushdeep Kaur. Nirmal Punia is trying so hard from behind at the 3rd position, but let's see what time that he can achieve there. It's all about the timings now, and the athlete of Kerala is doing very well there. She can see the finishing line, no hurdle in between her and the finishing line, and Kerala athlete Krishna got the 1st position there. The athlete of Punjab, Kushdeep Kaur, came 2nd and put in a lot of energy behind her race, Nirmal Punia, and she came only 3rd in that. Here you can see that from the all the athletes, and that early pace was set up by Kushdeep Kaur. Here both the Punjab and the Kerala athletes are jumping the hurdle at equal margin. But from here onwards, Kerala athlete went from strength to strength. The extra bit of energy that she was having in her legs now come to the display. Here you can see that she is building up some lead over the Punjab athlete. Punjab athlete is trying to catch her. Kushdeep Kaur from behind. Kushdeep Kaur is trying to contain the pace of Krishna, but Krishna is looking no sorts of pressure, and comfortably she is cruising towards the finishing line. You can see now the gap is building up. It's all of about 10 meters now. Krishna, one more hurdle, and after that it was all about the timings that she is going to touch, and one more hurdle there. Yes, here she went over it, and Krishna won that contest. Salini Krishna. As soon as I'll get the timings, I will let you know about that. Here we have it. 1163 was the timing taken by Shalini Krishna for the 1st spot, and Kushdeep Kaur finished the race about 3 seconds behind, and 1 second behind her was Nirmal from Haryana. Next up we have the final of 400 meter hurdles for men. The round has the distinction of both the national record and the meet record. Very familiar name in Indian athletics. 48.8. What he touched in 2019 is our national record. Then also won the silver in 2018 Asian Games in this discipline. Man from Tirupur. And previous to that, the gold medal came to Joseph Abraham in the 2010 edition of the Asian Games. Very talented athlete from Kottayam. Please connect to us on various social media platforms, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and share your experience. कट है Satish K is also there, charging himself up. Excuse me. Satish K. He'll start his race from lane number 6. Praying for his best performance. In lane number 4, you can see MP Jabir, a very familiar name in Indian athletics from Kerala. Here are 3 participants at your screen, ladies and gentlemen.
On the ground, your attention, the start line. Here we are going to present the 400 meter hurdles and final. The competitors are lane 4, 209, Kabir Manari Kalyani, Kerala. Lane 5, 349, Praveen Kumar, Tamil Nadu. Lane 6, 348, K. Sati, Tamil Nadu. The next record of the 400 meter hurdles stands in the name of Harun with a timing of 48.80 seconds, and the meet record also stands in the name of A. Harun with a timing of 29.68 seconds.
Well, can we see a new record today? All the 3 participants are from the southern states. From Kerala, we are going to see participation from MP Jabir in lane number 4, and then 2 participants are from Tamil Nadu, Praveen Kumar and Satish K in lane number 5 and 6. It's going to be a thrilling race. All of them are ready. Nice start by them. From the outside you can see that Satish K is doing very well, but MP Jabir is beginning to get the pace and he's living up to the billing. It's going to be very close there, and you can see that Praveen Kumar is also doing very well. Now you can see that the man who is getting the traction at this moment is the MP Jabir, looking quite promising in the middle. MP Jabir, and giving him some tough time is Satish K from the outside. So these 2 athletes are stretching the limits of each other and running from quite shoulder to shoulder, but MP Jabir is slight edge with him, and he has all the experience. MP Jabir now holding the edge as we are reaching towards the final bend, and from here on it's going to be clear that MP Jabir is going to win it. MP Jabir is trying so hard from behind is Satish K of Tamil Nadu as well. MP Jabir comfortably cruising towards the finishing line. He can see the finishing line now, no hurdle between him and the finishing line there, and he won that contest. Satish K came second, and Praveen Kumar gave everything that he has in his legs and his mind, and he came only third. MP Jabir, it's all about the timing now. We are waiting for the official timings to come. Remember that the meet record is of 49.68 seconds. Here you can see that Satish K was looking quite promising in the beginning. MP Jabir picked up the pace. From here you can see that Praveen Kumar was also there in the contention. These are earlier phases of the race. Here you can see that Satish K was beginning to get the traction, but here MP Jabir caught him up. That was the halfway mark, and from here 2 bends were remaining, and here you can see now that MP Jabir was in the top gear. 2 more hurdles to go. Here MP Jabir crossing the hurdles one by one, the last hurdle, and up to this point it was clear that he is going to finish the race at the first position. There you can see the expression of Satish K from behind. He tried so hard to catch the pace of the Keralite, but could not, and MP Jabir crossed the race, and he took the timing of 49.78, 0.10 second ahead of the meet record. Good race finished by him, in which he got the first position. Satish K of Tamil Nadu got the second spot, and Praveen got the third position.
I'm excited, pretty excited to go to participate. Olympics. It's every athlete's dream. Finally, I think it's the time to come to. Yeah, I'm so happy and excited.
Okay, that's great. On the basis of the ranking, that we can be sure that you are going there. That's why.
No, because of this performance, my world rankings more improve. I think. Yeah, maybe.
So you participated at Doha as well in the
Yeah.
athletics, World Athletics meet
yes,
there.
sir.
So how was the experience there as well?
Yeah, the competition same like Olympics, the world level competitions. So I had a experience before, so it will be it's good for me to upcoming competitions, world level competitions.
What are your diet plans because of the ongoing situations for the upcoming event?
Yeah, yeah. Next 30 days, it will be pretty hard to us to maintain our performance and to injury बचा के रखना है हमको. So yeah, it's the plan. Everything is.
Yeah, Javiji, I want to ask you another question. Is that who is your idol in India and around the world? If you say, if I look at in history,
Yeah, it's in my event. Kevin Young is my inspiration.
definitely.
Yeah,
Legend. Then
yeah, he's a legend in our event.
all the respect. Yeah. And in India,
In India, yes, Joseph G. Abraham, the national record holder before.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what your expectation, frankly speaking, what your expectation from Tokyo Olympics?
Yeah, last time I participated semi-finals in World Athletics Championship.
Yes,
Maybe.
that's what you all know.
Yeah, this time I will try to be in finals in Olympics. So yeah,
That's clear.
it's my ambition. Like
Yeah. Last but not the least, I want to ask you another question. Is that in the ongoing COVID situations, the AFI has conducted this event, and
Yeah.
what the words that you want to say for the AFI?
So yeah, I'm very thankful to AFI. We didn't think the Grand Prix will be held. So they conducted Grand Prix, so it's good for us. And I run alone in the Grand Prix because of my experience. I know time will not come. It's good performance will not come. So I need a competition. So that's why I did a single race alone. So it's helpful for today.
That you got two competitors here today.
Yeah,
You want
today.
to say something more to AFI?
Yeah. I want to thank everybody in AFI, Bernard sir and Adil Sumari sir,
Yeah.
everybody to conduct their Grand Prix and interested to qualify in the Olympics. So it's pretty hard situation to everybody.
Events,
Conducting the So
Thank you very much for MP Javeed for sparing us some valuable moments to us, and best of luck for your Tokyo campaign. And we hope that you will perform your best there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Clock the timing of 20 minutes 26 seconds 0.04 seconds more. Then at the second spot was Sonu Kumari of Haryana, and Madhu claimed the third position in that contest. Here you can see the 200 meters start, and from the beginning it looked that Kajal is going to get the first position there. Sonu Kumari is trying so hard from behind, And from the middle you can see that stretching all the limits of the participants is Kajal, comfortably cruising towards the finishing line, and she is going to touch the tape at the first position. Sonu and Madhu also putting in their best of the efforts, but really could not catch the pace and rhythm of Kajal. Well, next event in the lineup is one of the most sensational event of the evening. It is a 100-meter sprint. Some big names are there, 8 participants, and let me quickly tell you the name of all those participants. Shashank Shinde of Chhattisgarh will start his race from lane number 1. In lane number 2 is Aswin KP of Kerala. Gurinder Veer Singh, keep your eyes on him. He will start his race from lane number 3. He is from Punjab. Amiya Kumar Malik, the national record holder, is in the presence among these athletes, and he'll start his race from lane number 4. In lane number 5 is N.S. Srinivas from Andhra Pradesh. In lane number 6 is Lovepreet Singh, another sensational athlete from Punjab, only 22 years of age but has a big heart. Then Saurabh Naitam of Maharashtra is in lane number 7. In last lane is Narinder Singh of Punjab.
बाद में एडिट करके डाल
This is called the fastest men. It started with the first Asian Games in 1951, and Levi Pinto of India won the gold medal. Not only in this event, he added another gold in 200 as well. Later on, that Kenya-born athlete shifted his base to America, and at Illinois in Chicago, he took his last breath at the age of 90. Those were the years when India was producing some sensational and talented athlete in the sprint, and the rivalry of Milkha Singh and Abdul Khalik is well known on both sides of the border. In 1954, Gabriel of India won the bronze, and Ramaswamy Ganashekaran added silver to the kitty in 1978 Bangkok edition. This is an event in which India has not got a lot of recognition at the Asian Games level. National record holder Amir Kumar Malik is in the presence of all these athletes, and that must inspire and motivate all these participants. Amir Kumar Malik from Odisha will start his race from lane number 4. Gurinder Veer Singh in lane number 3. He won the gold medal in the 24th Federation Cup. Son of a head constable in Punjab Police, Jalandhar based athlete, only 20 years of age, and doing very well. He's punching very big. He's carving a niche for himself. At your screen was Srinivas of Andhra Pradesh. Has a lot of experience, though his age is less, but he's participating in a lot of meets around the nation. And I was telling about Gurinder Veer Singh and the timing that he took for his gold medal effort in the 24th Federation Cup was of 10.32. Aswin KP, another sensational athlete from Kerala, will start his race just next lane to him. In lane number 2 he will start his campaign, and his personal best is 10.55. so everything to go for, because all these athletes are looking in good shape, and we expect that we are going to see a very close finish by all these athletes. Shashank Shinde of Maharashtra is in lane number 1. In lane number 2 is Ashwin KP of Kerala. In lane number 3 is Gurinder Veer Singh from Punjab. Then from Odisha we have participation from national record holder Amir Kumar Malik, Srinivas of Andhra Pradesh, and Lovepreet Singh of Punjab are in lane number 5 and 6. And in the last 2 lanes are athletes from Maharashtra and Punjab, and their names are Saurabh Naitam and Narinder Singh. Participants are taking their time and charging themselves up with some warm-up exercises. They want to be in their best shape. We often have seen false start in these events because of the sheer competitiveness. The first priority for all the athletes should be not to commit the false start. That is one of the most important aspect of this race. You go for a clean start and then push all your energies. Lovepreet Singh, excuse me, Gurinder Veer Singh at your screen. The weather is quite soothing and giving quite a relief to all these athletes. It's an evening session. You can follow us live on YouTube channel and on various social media platforms.
Gentlemen, I must draw your attention on track. We are going to conduct the 100 meter man part. The competitors are Lane 1, Shashank Balwantram Shinde, Chhattisgarh. Lane 2, Ashwin Keti, Kerala. Lane 3, Gurinder Veer Singh, Punjab.
Showing that he is going to get the first position there. Gurinder Veer Singh,
Amya Kumar Malik, Odisha.
national record holder there.
Lane 5, Nanugotu Shanumaga Srinivas, Andhra Pradesh. Lane 6,
Quite young.
Lovepreet Singh, Punjab. Lane 7, Saurabh Rajesh
Looking quite jubilant.
Maharashtra.
And looking quite
Lane 8,
relaxed and focused is Gurinder Singh.
Punjab. The national record stands in the name of Amya Kumar Malik with a timing of 10.26 seconds, and the lead record stands in the name of Krishna Kumar Rane with a timing of 10.32 seconds. For the kind information, Amya Kumar Malik, the national record holder, is running in lane number 4.
It's nice to see that illustrious athletes, some from the past and some from the present, are participating in this contest. National record holders' presence must give extra amount of encouragement and inspiration to these athletes. Here they are: Shashank, Ashwin, Gurinder Veer, Amiya, Srinivas, Lovepreet, Saurabh and Narendra from lane number 1 to 8 in this 100 meter dash. With the shot of the gun, all have gone the clean start, and Saurabh Netam of Maharashtra is looking very promising from the lane number 7. Now you can see that Gurinder Veer is encouraging, and Gurinder Veer Singh is going to get the first position in that contest. He was a bit behind. Gurinder Veer Singh lived up to the reputation, and the athlete from Maharashtra is not satisfied with his performance because he started brightly but could not really maintain the pace. And Amya Kumar Malik tried so hard from behind as well from lane number 4. Here you can see that a rich speed gained by the athlete from Maharashtra from lane number 7, but then you can see that Gurinder Veer is edging ahead, and with the blitzing pace he crossed the finishing line with a timing of 10.27, and it's a new meet record. Oh my goodness, it was just 0.01 second behind the national record. What a timing that this man has got. Gurinder Veer Singh, he is rising quite rapidly on the scene. 10.27 he got there, and here we have it. Gurinder Veer Singh of Punjab, he is celebrating the moment along with his teammates. 10.27 he touched there. It was very close to the national mark, that was of 10.26 there, and it's a new meet record that just been set by Gurinder Veer Singh of Punjab. And at the second position was another athlete of Punjab, Lovepreet, and Amya Kumar Malik of Odisha came third in that tight finish, but he gave everything in that contest, all the experience he pulled there. But Gurinder Veer Singh was in a different mood on a different day, and he carried his momentum on the rich performance that he was giving in recent days, and that's what happened there. What a performance from this guy. A new meet record just been set up, and it was very close to the national mark, and we hope and expect that he'll improve more in the coming days. Well, we are all set for the next final, which is of a women 100-meter run, and it also has presence of a lot of athletes who are well known name around the nation.
चलो फिर ही आपका काम है की वो है दो मारे कर दिए
All the officials and the participants, please take care of the SOP issued by the Athletic Federation of India regarding COVID-19. Please wear your mask properly and maintain the guidelines given in the SOP. सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स, प्रतियोगी और ऑफिशियल्स जो मौजूद हैं, आप सभी से हमारा निवेदन है कि कोविड-19 से रिलेटेड SOP जो एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया द्वारा जारी की गई है, उसका पालन सुनिश्चित करें तथा मास्क सही तरीके से पहनें.
100-meter race for, as you can see that the three winners of the 100-meter race are sharing moments with the president of AFI and secretary of AFI. That's great, it's nice and it's encouraging. 100-meter race for women is about to begin, in which Duti Chand is there. You can see she won the silver medal in 2018, completed the double in 200 as well at Jakarta Asian Games. And prior to that, the medal came to India was due to Rachita Mistry, and she won bronze in 1998 edition at Bangkok, in which the first and the second spot went to the athletes from China. Interestingly, another athlete with a pretty similar name, Roshan Mistry, won silver in 1951 edition of the Asian Games in Delhi. Rachita Mistry got the bronze in 98 edition. Well, here we are at NIS Patiala, women 100 meter about to begin. Sensational athletes are there, and let me quickly tell you the name of all those participants. Himashi Roy of West Bengal will start the race from lane number 1. Has a lot of experience of such situations. Due to injury in the morning session, Hima Das is not participating, although she made to the final, but she's not going to start her race from lane number 2. In lane number 3 we have Amisha De Silva of Sri Lanka. Duti Chand is in lane number 4. She touched the timing of 11.17, and that has to be ratified by the officials of FI. Archana Susindran of Tamil Nadu. It is searching for her top honors that she richly deserves. She is in lane number 5. In lane number 6 is Dhanalakshmi, the girl who shocked both Hima Das and Duti Chand.
India Antar Palat Jatika Malakida Suratavali Kanta Mitra Si Avasana Tarangi Aram Karan Sudanamani Sri Lanka Yojane Karami Emma Tarangi Sahabageno Amasha da Silva Ayada Mulika Tarangot Tarak Pertuna Emma Tumini Mulika Tarangi Jagrahika about Patuna Etamai Mem Tarangi Mulikate Kalagania Anu Idiri Masit Pidika Ekolai Hai හතරකට ඉසව නිම කරා නමුත් ඇගේ හොඳම කාලය හැටියට මීටර් 100 ඉසව්වේ පිළිගන්නේ 11.55 ඇය ස්වර්ණමාලී බාලිකා විද්‍යාලය මහනුවර නිර්මාණය කරපු ක්‍රීඩිකාවක් අද ඇය ඉන්දියානු ඔලිම්පික් තරගයේ නියෝජනය කිරීමේ බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන තරග කරන මීටර් 100 හතර කාන්තා කණ්ඩායම නියෝජනය කරන ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් හතර දෙනාම සමග තමයි මේ තරගයේ අවසාන තරගයට මුහුණ දෙන්නේ ඒ නිසා බොහෝ වෙලාවට ඇගේ හොඳම පෞද්ගලික කාලය වාර්තා කරයි ඒ වගේම ඇය මූලික තරගවලදී හිමා දාස් සහ ධනලක්ෂ්මී කියන ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් පරාජය කළේ ඒ මානසික මට්ටමේ තියෙන ස්ථාවරභාවය විශ්වාසයත් සමග දීපි චාන්ත හොඳ තරගයක් ලබා දීලා හොඳ කාලයක් වාර්තා කරයි බොහෝ වෙලාවට ඇගේ හොඳම පෞද්ගලික දක්ෂතාවය මීටර් 100 ඉසව්වේ මේ තරගයේදී පෙන්නන කියලා බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා
The national record holder, Duti Chand from Odisha. Game 5.
Quite jubilant.
Archana S. Susindran, Tamil Nadu. Game 6. Dhanalakshmi, Tamil Nadu. Game 7. Anjali P.D. Kerala. And Game 8. Dhaneshwari, Karnataka. The national record for the 100-meter women stands in the name of Duti Chand with a timing of 11.22 seconds, and meet record also stands in the name of Duti Chand with a timing of 11.29 seconds.
Excuse me. So all the participants are ready in this race in which Hima Das was expected to start, but due to the injury she is not participating from lane number 2. Let me quickly tell you the name of all the participants. It's Himashri Roy, Amisha Da Silva, then Duti Chand, Archana Susindran, Dhanalakshmi, Anjali PD and Dhaneshwari. So everything to go for. Lot is at the stake. Take a deep breath. And here we go, fiery start from the Duti Chand. You can see that she's started the race with a blitzing pace, but from the outside you can see Dhanalakshmi is also doing very well. Duti Chand and Dhanalakshmi running from shoulder to shoulder. Is going to be a close finish, tight finish there. That's what I can say. But maybe in the end it was Dhanalakshmi who won that contest. That's what the feeling that I am having. It was a close finish, and it's a matter of only a few seconds, as often things have taken in the athletics, that microsecond is a very, very big time. Here you can see that all the athletes went for a fiery start there, and you can see that the Duti Chand is setting up the early pace for all the athletes, but you can see now that Dhanalakshmi is edging ahead. Duti Chand and Dhanalakshmi crossed the finishing line at close distance. Sri Lankan athlete was not too far behind Da Silva, And what we are waiting for is the official confirmation of the timings, but it was a close contest where all the 7 participants gave everything in that contest. Everything was to go for, and as soon as I'll get the official timings and the correct timings of all the participants, I'll let you know. But what a finish that we got there. Still we are waiting for all the positions to come. Archana Susindran also does very well there. Some corrections are still going on, and now here we have it now, and officially I can declare that the Dhanalakshmi of Tamil Nadu won that contest, and 0.08 second behind her was Archana Susindran from Tamil Nadu, and Sri Lankan athlete Amasha De Silva won the bronze medal in that tight finish. Duti Chand finished with the timing of 11.62 at the 4th position in that contest, and Dhaneshwari of Karnataka got the 5th spot. What a finish by all the athletes there. You can see that margin, and it's little to say about that, because all the athletes crossed the finishing line at Dhanalakshmi won that tight finish. Here they are, Dhanalakshmi and Duti Chand coming close alongside each other. Archana Susindran got the 2nd spot in that. Good race just finished. It's nice to see that all the participants a healthy competition is developing among all the athletes in India, and all the athletes in sprint are stretching each other's limit. Dhanalakshmi is a new big thing on the Indian athletics. Often a lot of people have said, and here she maintained her supremacy there again and won the race. In the Federation Cup also she defeated Duti Chand, but this time Duti Chand finished at the 4th spot. Here they are relaxing and taking some deep breaths there because of the tight race that we just saw. Full congratulations to Dhanalakshmi and Archana Susindran for 1st and the 2nd position, and Sri Lankan athlete as well to finish among the medalists. De Silva of Sri Lanka got the silver medal in that contest, and Archana of Tamil Nadu got the 3rd position. Only 0.01 second divided these two athletes, and Dhanalakshmi of Tamil Nadu got the 1st spot. This is the latest update that we have. The Dhanalakshmi of Tamil Nadu got the 1st position. Amisha of Sri Lanka got the 2nd spot, and Archana Susindran got 3rd position. Here you can see that Duti Chand off to a very fiery start there, but Dhanalakshmi caught her up. Run from shoulder to shoulder, and here you can see that Dhanalakshmi is edging ahead, and in the tight finish in trying to catch the pace of Dhanalakshmi, all the athletes also pushed their limits and did very well there, and that's how the race finished. three medalists, gold, silver and bronze, from Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka, sharing the stage for a memorable pic. The last event of the evening, 1500 meter race, the last event of the decathlon is about to begin. क्या quickly tell you the name and the timings of the winners of the 100-meter dash. Some ratifications went there, and now it's officially and confirmed result that you are witnessing after the medal distribution ceremony is that Dhanalakshmi of Tamil Nadu got the first position in that contest. She took the time of 11.52 seconds there to complete the race, and of tightest of the finishes held between Amisha of Sri Lanka and Archana Susindran from Tamil Nadu, and only 0.01 second split the fate of these two athletes for the silver and the bronze medal positions, and the Sri Lankan athlete got the silver medal in that tight finish, and Archana got the bronze.
and bigger class. This will be the last event of day 2 evening session of the 60th Regional Interstate Athletics Championship.
The last event of the decathlon. The participants are as follows: Krishna Kumar of Tamil Nadu there. Also there is Gokul S, Kushal Kumar Mohite, Gurlal Singh, Usaid Khan of Uttar Pradesh is also participating in that contest. This is the last event of today's session. Usaid Khan, Gokul S, Gurlal Singh, Krishna Kumar and Kushal Kumar Mohite are the 5 participants of this last event of the decathlon. Usaid Khan is at the first position there. 100 meters short of 4 laps. Usaid Khan is currently maintaining his edge over the rest of the field there, opening up a gap of about 8 meters. Now Gokul S of Kerala went from the outside and upgraded himself to the second spot there. 3 more laps to go after this. At third position is Mohite of Maharashtra. Gurlal is lagging behind at the 4th spot there. And Krishna of Tamil Nadu is at 5th position there. Right from the beginning, this man from Uttar Pradesh is having the edge over the rest of the field, but how long can he be there? That's what we have to see. It's Usaid, then Gokul and then Kushal. That is what the order for the first 3 athletes there at this moment. Krishna Kumar is far too behind in this contest. 2 more laps to go after this. In fact, 80 more meters. Then after 2 more laps will begin. Usad Khan is building the lead over the rest of the field. You can see that he's about 15 meters ahead from the athlete of Kerala. Usad Khan looking quite comfortable in his position there, under no sorts of challenge. Something extra bit of efforts are required from other participants, because he is going from strength to strength. You can see now that at your screen. Yeah, here he comes, the athlete from Kerala. And the margin between him and the second spot athlete is of about 20 meters now. 1.5 more laps to go. The position is almost the same since the beginning. Still about 600 meters to go. This is the last event of the evening session of the 60th National Interstate Senior Athletics